Do you want to progress faster in BSOM Simulator? Well, no problem. By the end of the video, you will be able to progress 2 times faster than you were before. Sit back, relax, and grab your notebook, because you will be needing to take a lot of notes. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're gonna start off with early game. So if you guys are just starting out BSOM, I recommend you guys joining the group. Now to find the group, all you have to do is just go into BSOM Simulator. Then you want to go into Onnet profile, and then once you guys are on this profile, you just scroll down and the group is right here. All you have to do is just click join. Now once you guys are in the group, you guys want to join a server. You guys may be wondering why I asked you guys to join the group. Well, that's so that you guys can like use some codes. So obviously when you go into BSOM, you just want to hatch your first egg, of course. Then the main reason why I told you to join the group is so that you can use some codes. So there's a lot of codes in BSOM, but I recommend you guys using the codes in this order so that you can actually speed run the game. So first you're gonna start off by redeeming the code Club Converters. What this does, it will give you micro converters, and what micro converter does, whenever your backpack is full, it will convert it. Now what you guys want to do, you guys want to use the code WINK. What this will do, it will give you a dandelion field boost. If you guys don't know where the dandelion field is, it's literally right here. So you just want to go here, you know, and farm. Along with that, guys, you guys can redeem the codes wax, nectar, and also whilst you're at it, redeem gumdrops for science. What this code does, it will give you gumdrops, and what you can do with gumdrops, it will give you more like honey when you're farming on these goo things. So altogether from this, you should make a decent amount. Another code you guys can use is sure as well, because that will give you some more honey, which will help you out to get the gears. So as you guys can see, I already have 18 million honey just from using codes. So like I said, if you just choose the right codes and use it correctly, you'll be able to make a lot of honey. I have a video where I have all working codes, so if you just look at the top right corner of the screen, you should be able to see them. All you have to do is just use those codes wisely and do not waste them. All the codes will give you a boost, and they'll have a timer on it, and it'll tell you what field. All you have to do is just go to the field and farm it. So you guys can see I already got the best backpack already inside this shop, and I got the clippers. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy some eggs real quick. And next code you guys can use for some honey is buzz. That will give you 5,000, which is a lot. So look at that, I already have 2 eggs already. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Look at that, guys. So there are some really good codes, but like I said, I recommend saving those type of codes. Now another code that you guys can use, you know, for some like materials and stuff, it's just bees buzz 123. It'll just give you a cloud and bitter berries. You can just place the cloud on the field, and it'll give you extra pollen. So if you just farm this correctly, you'll be able to make a lot of honey. And also another code that I didn't realize that you could also use is 500 mil. And 500 mil, it does give you like, you know, pretty good stuff like the 5B area code. But you know, you could use it if you want to, because there are, like I said, there are a lot of codes, other codes that you can use and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully by the time you guys are done with the first few codes, you should be able to unlock at least the 5B zone very quick and easily. And yeah, so you guys just want to keep on doing this, guys, until you reach you know, 25 Bs and the top shop stuff. But like I said, don't use the overpowered codes and stuff like that. So yeah, now that we're done early game, let's move on to the mid game guide. Okay, so now for mid game, if you guys got all the stuff from top shop, give yourself a pat on the back or a clap, because literally you are now joining the early mid game stage. Mid game is where most people get stuck at for a very long time because they make the wrong decisions. So I'll just be guiding you through what you should do and what you shouldn't. So here's my ultra ITR. It only has 5 days of playtime, which is actually very good considering the gears it has. So anyways, enough of the chit chat, let's get straight into what to do. So once you guys got everything from top shop, the next thing you guys want to be aiming for is the honey mask. Now the honey mask is pretty hard to get, so I recommend macroing. I've made a guide on how to macro. The link for that will be at the top right corner. So a lot of macroing will be required to get like the materials and stuff like that. But if you can't macro, there are other ways that you can grind it. For example, you know, just like bug running a lot, like going around in fields, killing all these mobs a lot, doing your king beetle, your tunnel bear, and stuff like that. Those are the things. Along with all this, guys, you guys want to make sure you are doing quests. Make sure you do as much quests as possible, guys. The quest is what's gonna give you the most like materials and stuff, so make sure you guys are doing the quest. And also the quest can help you guys get eggs and stuff like that, like, you know, the gold egg. And also when you guys get diamond eggs, do not use your diamond eggs, because there's something called the diamond mask, which is inside here, which will cost 5 diamond eggs. Most people end up regretting ever spending their diamond eggs, as that it's pretty hard to get diamond eggs back once you, like, you know, spend it off and waste it. So don't use any diamond eggs, please. And the next thing that I want to say is don't waste thousands or billions of honey on royal jellies trying to get mythic bees. I do not recommend that, unless if you make honey like really easy. Instead of doing all this, guys, just honestly like craft to get yourself the honey mask, you know, the belt, maybe the guard and stuff like that, guys. You just want to keep on doing bug runs, doing your quests and stuff like that, especially spirit bear quests, so you can get the petal one later on. Like I said, guys, honestly with mid game, it's mainly just like, you know, saving materials and macroing. You don't have to macro, you can obviously play without macroing, but you know, the progress may be a bit harder. Along with all this, along with the materials and stuff, guys, you want to make sure you're leveling up your hive as well. Try and get yourself to at least like level 8 to level 9 hive, because that will really help you get honey fast and stuff like that. I've made a full guide on how to get honey, like I said. It'll be at the top right corner, and it'll be at the description and comments, so yeah. The reason why I said to try and get your hive level up also is so that you can kill the coconut crab later on. You'll need to kill the coconut crab so that you can get the coconut canister and the coconut clogs. Now, as that I've covered mid game a little bit, let's move on to early end game. So I'm assuming that you probably have like coconut canister, all the gears and stuff like that. Pretty much, you know, all the gears that you'll need. Maybe you're just about closing to like getting like, you know, petal belt and stuff, and you're getting pretty close to supreme star amulet. So my few advices are, once you're early end game, just work on finishing all your quests as an early end game, because once you get supreme star amulet, you don't want to have to do, for example, like red pollen as a blue hive or whatever, because once you get supreme star amulet, you're gonna pretty much have to choose a color. So that's why I say try and get all your quests done. Along with that, it's pretty important that you do a lot of bug runs and stuff like that to get all the gears that you need, and you know, like slowly work towards like an end game tool. I'm not saying to really focus on it now, but you know, just slowly work towards it, you know, like little steps until you eventually make it. So to all the people that's early end game without supreme star amulet so far, my few advice is to get like gifted, or like honestly force feed your bees to gifted. What I did was, for example, I would like feed my vector bees sunflower seeds, because sunflower seeds are vector bees favorite fruit. And if you didn't know, once you're feeding a bee their favorite fruit, they have a chance to go gifted. So yeah, I used to like macro and get like thousands, like 5-10,000 of them, and just keep feeding until it goes gifted. So I recommend you guys doing that if you can macro. If you can't, honestly just grind for star treats. And work on your hive level as well, guys. Work on your, it's very nice to have a high hive level, because like it increases like your honey making and stuff, as that each level improves your gather and energy and stuff like that on your bees. So it wouldn't hurt to try and level up your hive a little bit. You don't have to level up too much, but yeah, just the main thing is just try and get all your quests done. Spirit bear, black bear, if you haven't, you should have finished that by now before supreme star amulet, because you really don't wanna like have spirit bear whilst you have supreme star amulet. And to all the people who do have supreme star amulet, I recommend you guys go into blue hive. The reason why I say blue hive is because the other colors are expensive. For white hive you need gummy saw, which is a double passive, and for red you need scorthing saw. All this costs like 500 billion. So not only 500 billion, but you would also have to switch your hive to something like this. So I recommend you guys go like maybe like a bumblebee hive on blue, until you can afford to add tadpoles and buoyant bees and stuff like that. If you guys want like a guide on like all supreme star amulet passives and stuff like that, and me explaining it, then let me know inside the comments. If I missed something out, let me know inside the comments, and I'll probably do like an updated video of this. And if this video helped you out, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, or follow if you're watching on TikTok. And if you need help with any other tutorials, click one of these videos on screen right now. Or if you're on TikTok, go to my page and scroll my videos until you find what you need. Thank you for watching.